Because now we can run faster, so doing everything else is going to become much easier. I mean, if you were here earlier in the stream, Clough one-hit us then. And okay. Burb. Is Burb. But yeah, so we're doing pretty good. We're going to go face Iono as soon as we finish this whole sequence. I love how I tell the game to skip cutscenes, and it's just like, but how about this cutscene? Though I get that by cutscenes, it technically just meant like pre-rendered cutscenes. But yeah, no, Scovillain's doing pretty good so far. Still can't believe I'm going to have to go back to Hoppip tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be hard. Have a good grass type and then have to go back to a bad grass type. Well, good relatively. There's much better grass types than Scovillain, but Scovillain's not bad. Works better in doubles battles, though. Due to spicy extract foul play strategy. I mean, pretty much with Loaded Dice, Bullet Seed, and Flamethrower. It's a little scary, though, that we might be getting close to our last, move set this early on. Not that we can't get a little more exotic with it if we need to. I mean, there's always Solar Beam, Sunny Day in the works if we need it. But yeah, at this point, I think we're ready for Iono. We only barely lost that first fight with her, so after a few more levels, which we already got the levels, so we should be good. We got Clough out of the way. Haven't done Mela yet, but I don't really see a reason why we couldn't do Mela. Oh wait, the Team Star. Well, that's why I got Jalapeno and Chili. Oh, not you. I should heal up and then get ready for the fight. So maybe the level difference will give me the edge I need to one-hit kill the burb in the beginning. I do not want Wattrel to chip away at my health. Because if their Miss Magius can still outspeed, that'll be a problem. Oh, that's weird. Let me look. Hmm. Oh, welcome back, Fluff. And hey, Onyx. Here just in time. We are going to beat... Well, maybe. Beat Iono. Well, I said like I can't lose the first time, but I did. I don't know either. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen again, whatever happened. But we did get some extra levels. Actually, let me look at something, because watch roll... Okay, that's what happened. Then we should do this. There we go. I didn't know watch roll resisted grass attacks. And that's why it survived the bullet seed last time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Twitch has been a little weird. It's been a little twitchy. I can't help that I'm getting tired looking at Iono. Like, because she's constantly doing that bouncing back and forth thing. And I feel like she's someone who has a lot of energy, and I just do not have that level of energy. So I'm just watching her, like, bounce around. And I'm just like, oh, I need to sit down. Except I'm already sitting. Alright, so this is where we, you know, had an issue last time, but we're looking a lot better for this round. Yeah, we're looking a lot better here. As long as we don't get confused in this one attack, because that's what got us last time. Come on, Habanero. Of course. Of course. I'm gonna be a little... Okay, we did survive, but Habanero needs to pull through this time or else we're not gonna win. Oh man. We're really gambling with this one. Come on. One more. Oh, come on. We might have lost again. Come on, you can do it, Habanero. Yes! And Habanero pulls through. You protected my dinner once again. Ooh, that was very... I mean, that was very, like, almost didn't work out, eh? That was a lot more close than I wanted it to be. Weird noises, yes. Alright. So now we got an option here. We can try to go and get the water gem. Or we can call it here. I mean, you could say I want to become a champion. I'm going to become the evil villain of this region. This region doesn't have a real evil team, so that's going to be me. Me and my Scovillain. I mean, all things considered, we probably could take the water gem. I mean, just when you consider that we're a grass type and we have no weakness to water, I'm not really scared of the water gym. I mean, we're already at the level that their Pokemon are at, so I think the biggest problem we're going to come across with this is that two of their Pokemon are very fast. You have Veluza and you have Wugtrio, and they're both speedsters. So I think the biggest problem is that we're going to have to actually take a hit. Yeah, this is the route I had to go to catch the Capsakid to start this challenge. But yeah. So I think what we should do in this case is we'll try to beat the gym. Because I just checked to see if Sky was streaming and they're not streaming yet. Even their schedule said they're going to, but doesn't look like they are yet, so. And I got nothing else to do, so I might as well. Because, you know, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to have to go back and play the Hoppit challenge tomorrow. So I almost feel as if I want to enjoy playing as a halfway decent you know, a halfway decent grass type Pokemon. I mean, there is the Titan up there too. We could probably take them. The flying type is going to be a problem, but they're also a dark type, and we have a psychic type move, so we can hit them pretty bad. I'm kind of tempted to try it. You know what? Let's try it. There's a lot of balls on this path. Oh, wait. Oh, well. I was going to try to save, but oh well. Oh, wait. Ah, man. That's dumb of me. Okay. For some reason, I mistook dark for poison. We might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. Just a little bit. Let me look up its stats. Bombardier is not a Pokemon. Alright, so it doesn't really matter how we attack it. Well, wait. That's just stats alone. What about... Does it resist grass? Yes, it does. Okay, so fire. Oh, well. I was not expecting it to go that smoothly. Well, let me tell you, Scovillain hits hard. Scovillain's really up here spanking some of these large enemies. I mean, pretty much according to my rules on this second fight, I just need to be able to take down half of their HP for it to count as a win. And I won. Alright. Well, I was scared for nothing. This is one of the fights that I thought was going to be a big problem. Apparently I was wrong with that. It turned out to be nothing. So, alright. I mean, it's just kind of baffling how night and day this is with the Hoppip run. I keep mentioning it. But it's just really weird to think that this is what it means to have a halfway decent Pokemon versus going with something like Hoppip. Which, to be fair, if I allowed it to evolve into Jumpluff, it would actually not be bad. Jumpluff was a competitive, viable Pokemon for a while. But I'm basically making it hard on myself on purpose, so it's my fault. I don't really like Jumpluff, though. I could go for Skip Room, but I don't really like Jumpluff. Maybe I'll add a caveat to that challenge that if I can't beat the Elite Four by level 98. I'll let it evolve. Do you think that would be fair, Fluff? Because with Jumpluff, with Hoppip, it is entirely realistic that I might need to get it all the way up to level 100 to have a chance at the Elite Four. The main issue being that one of the Elite Four is a flying type trainer, and flying types just shut Hoppip down really hard. You know, I should have been finishing my dog-only run, but instead I'm doing another run on top of the 2 runs I'm already doing. But, you know, I'm opening up another series because we finished the Dunsparce challenge. Yeah, I'm sure everyone, all of like the 3 people who follow my channel probably forgot about it too. But I still intend to finish it. I just got distracted with other stuff. I kind of don't like zipping through the story here, but at the same time, this run isn't about the story. Okay, I can swim now. Alright, so now from here we want to get here. Shoop. Shoop. Oop. I don't care what kind of large animal I'm riding, I would never jump from that height. I don't like heights when I'm not jumping. It's like, could you imagine trusting a giant lizard to safely deposit you from a 5-10 story tall fall? No thank you. That just sounds like a bad idea to me. I like Koraidon, but not enough to trust my life with a gigantic fall. I mean, my parents would probably remember this story, but the one time they ever got me on a roller coaster, and it was literally just me like holding on to the railing the entire time while just going, well, I don't know if I should say too many curse words on stream just for the sake of ratings and whatnot, but it was just like, oh F word, oh F word, oh F word, oh F word. That was my entire time on a roller coaster. And this game's like, oh yeah, jump off a cliff on the back of a lizard. I don't think that's going to be happening. I got nothing against lizards. I just have something against, you know, dying horribly for no reason. And you know what? I would, on average, I kind of think that's normal. I mean, I could just be wrong. But, you know. It is what it is. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to see how much... Oh, no, it's not them. Ah, man. I was hoping that they would have words. Words, come on. The thing. My brain is fried. I love it when my words don't word properly. Truly the pinnacle of wording. How about you, Fluff? Ever have a time when your words just aren't wording in that moment? Oh, at the beginning of this stream, I was talking about what towns I would not want to live in and which ones I would. This is one of the ones I wouldn't want to live in. Because on one level, I like the water everywhere. I think that's really pretty. But on the other hand, this town gets constant, you know, like sandstorms all the time. And you have to take elevators to get anywhere. And if you don't have a giant flying, jumping, wall climbing lizard, you're stuck taking those elevators everywhere. And I feel like that would become a big pain. Especially when, like, I know these towns are a bit barren because of, you know, like tech limits and whatnot. But could you imagine the only way to go up and down these different levels is an elevator? And this is technically a city. Those elevators would just be crammed with people all day, all the time. No. No, no, no. I don't like being near people when it's just like two people. I don't think we can use spikes. Yeah, you see jumps like that? No, not happening. I wouldn't be doing that in real life. Though I guess it's an interesting design idea, though, that the water gym is in a desert. But yeah, there's one other thing. If we can't beat Kofu, then maybe one thing we could do that would probably be quick is take out the another Titan. Because there is one more we can probably defeat now. And it's the Steel Worm. And I mainly think we could beat them because we're a fire type. And it's a steel type. So just one flamethrower will probably tear that thing a new one. Aw, Kofu. Yeah, I'll fight you. Fighting these gym trainers is also a pretty good way to see if we're ready to take on the gym. That's what I was afraid of. The water types are going to outspeed us. These water types tend to be faster. You know, Wailord and Lapras not included in that statement. But this is what I mean. It really seems like it's going to fall down to how much damage are Kofu's Pokemon going to be dealing to us. Because as long as their hits only do a little bit of damage like that, we're probably going to win that fight. But yeah, how about I leave it up to you, Fluff? Do you want me to take on Kofu, or do you want me to go after the Titan? Alright. And then maybe we'll see how much time is left after that. Alright, well we gotta fly anyway. The Titan is up here. Not there. Up here. It's the big worm guy. I faced him multiple times on stream, so... I think this is the one that gives us the upgraded jump. Oh. Probably should heal. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's somewhere up here. Oh, there it is. There they are. Hey, buddy. I haven't seen you in like a week. How goes it? What is it doing? I don't know why the earthworms stick their head out of the ground and just like breathe. I mean, there has to be some explanation for it. I just don't know what it is. Okay, let's see how prepared we are for this then. I would say very prepared. I was not expecting that to go that well. I'm not complaining. Fight me. Fight me. All right. Just gotta get it down to half health, and if Arvin can do the rest, then we win. Okay, well. Then it looks like we won. I mean, listen, nothing quite beats being a spicy pepper. They're just not hot stuff enough, you know? We're just a little too spicy for the competition right now. That went a lot faster than I thought it was going to, though. I mean, at this point, with how successful Scovillain has been, I kind of feel like we could honestly beat this whole game in one sitting if we really felt like it. Because let me put it like this. We've done maybe like 4 or 5 Hoppip streams, right? If we beat Kofu, then we're pretty much right around where the Hoppip stream is. Like, while I just button mash through this cutscenes and stuff, I'm actually going to look to see how many Hoppip streams, because I save everything. Yeah, we got 4 Hoppip streams. Each one is about 2 to 3 hours. And in only one Scovillain stream, we're already at the same place that it took us 4 Hoppip streams to get to. I mean, I think in the Hoppip stream we already beat Kofu, but we didn't beat Iono yet. So just for sheer number of badges and whatnot, we're already at the same spot now. And if we beat Kofu, we'll be in front of it. So, I mean, and if you look at the rest of the gyms that we still have to do, the ice gym is going to be very easy because we have a fire type move and flamethrower, and we're not weak to ice. The psychic type gym is going to be easy because we learn crunch, and that's very nasty for psychic types. And the ghost type gym will be easy for the same reason. The ground titan will be easy because we're a grass type. As long as they don't have rock type moves, we'll be fine fighting them. So pretty much, there really aren't a lot of big hurdles for us to face. I mean, just like with Hoppip, the only real hurdle we're looking at is in the Elite Four, it's the flying type. Because they got a ground type, which isn't going to be a challenge, and a steel type, who's not going to be a challenge. The dragon type might be a little hard, but it's mostly the flying type Elite Four that's going to wall us. So, I mean, yeah, pretty much at this point, we are looking at some pretty solid gains. And I think Hoppip is like, I want to say level 40 or somewhere around there. I'm not certain about that, though. It might be in the 30s. I kind of want to try fighting Kofu. I just don't really see a reason not to try at this point because of how quickly this is going. Alright. I just hope Nemona doesn't get in the way. If Nemona gets in the way, we might need to wait till the next time I stream this. Oh, this is actually 2 of the Elite Four members. So, Rika here might be, the one on the left, might be a bit of a problem. She's the ground type trainer, but the main issue for her is that she has one Pokemon that might be hard because it's a poison type. But after that, everything else should get steamrolled. Alright, I guess no Nemona this time. Now, the problem with fighting Kofu, I think, is going to be the speed. His Pokemon are definitely going to get hits in. And we don't have the best defense. So it really just becomes a question of, are those hits going to be something we can take, or are we going to... You know... Can we take the hits? Because we can certainly deal enough damage to take Kofu on. I see no reason we can't. Alright, here we go. The last battle of the night. Oh, we actually outspeed Veluza. I was not expecting that. Because Veluza is a pretty fast Pokemon, so... At least I think it is. I know for a fact Wugtrio is very fast. However, I also know Wugtrio has paper-thin defenses. So pretty much if they can't take you out in that one hit, you can take them out pretty quick. Okay, we're already at their last Pokemon. They only got 3, and the last one is a Crabominable. And I do not think they're fast. So I think we might have this. I guess it depends how, like, defensively bulky they made it. Oh. I don't know. This is close. Ooh, that could be bad. That could be bad. Do we take it? We take it. And that's a wrap. And that is a wrap. I still can't believe we already beat out the Hop-Ip Challenge. 4 full episodes of the Hop-Ip Challenge, and it only took 1 episode of the Scovillain Challenge to get to the same point. I mean, I guess in a way it's kind of interesting to do these 2 challenges together, because it really does show you what a difference good stats and good moves do. And we really haven't had to train that much. And I think we should be getting Crunch pretty soon. Where Crunch is what we're really going to be relying on. You know, when it comes time to fight the Psychic types. And the Ghost types. I think 38 is when they learn Crunch. The only thing I want to check, I guess, before I end the stream is I just want to see if there's any good TMs. Unfortunately, Scovillain does not really get a lot of good TMs, but never hurts to look. I mean, like, we get Fire Fang, that's not bad, but Flamethrower is a lot better. Trailblaze isn't really great. Okay, that's it, I guess. Sunny Day is okay, but we're not quite at the point where we need to sacrifice, you know, that we need to take a hit just to get in a stronger attack. But yeah, I mean, it's been a very successful run of it so far. We pretty much already beat like half the game if you don't count the Starfall Street stuff. Yep, so this is, I guess, is the end of the stream. Here's our buddy Habanero, really been putting in the work this time. Yeah, so thank you everyone for coming to hang out with me as I do this challenge. And I don't know when I'm going to do the next one, but I will probably do this challenge again this week. I got Hop-Ip Challenge tomorrow. I'm going to be doing more Mario 64 on Friday. And I have more of these Slowpoke Gourmands with Sky on Tuesday. So if you're interested in any of those, I hope you come to join me for them. And if you're interested in past stuff, I always put up my VODs on YouTube. But yeah, so once again, thanks everyone for coming. Have a good day or night, depending on where you are. And that's it for now. Have a good one, and bye for now.